So this is what the two make.
It's the circuit court, wherever. So I guess just the judge, 183, and then, yeah.
So state meeting.
Did you see that?
So which one do we have to go by? Judge.
Well, it just says judge, and
So we gotta go by the new amount though.
yeah, that was 2 years ago. They didn't, it was 0% this year.
Says a new amount of 180.
Yeah, this date, March 12th, 24. They sent this last March and said there would be no increase.
That means after the July 2024.
And then, yeah, that's the last time they got a raise is 25 budget. Okay, I'm ready when you guys are.
Just text. You know what those has an administrative system.
All meeting order in first place.
Mhm.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, she was a EMT basic, and he got rid of that position and moved it to administrative assistant.
First thing on the agenda is president.
I'll make one to be president. I'll second that.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Okay, well, I want you to sign that, give it to me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that way you'll get it done.
Gerald is not here for all of our votes for our online meetings. Next thing would be vice president. I nominate Monty.
A second.
All in favor? Unanimous. Was everybody here for both meetings, or do we need them separate? I don't remember.
I believe
I
everybody's
think
here.
it's here.
Yeah.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes from December 1st, 2025 and the special session of December 29th, 2025.
Second that. All in favor? Unanimous. Board, board appointments.
You're okay for going around to see get a pen.
Oh, I got some up here.
Does anybody talk to Kenny Inman on the board on alcohol beverage board? Any idea?
I don't think anybody's ever talked to him.
I met him on the road today. I didn't even say anything. to
I
him.
hope he's doing it.
So that's,
Do we want to
We're
table
on-
that one?
we're only doing 26.
Yeah. I just print out the other years so you know who has been appointed.
We're only doing the ones here.
Okay.
So the first one's me on the Economic Development Commission.
Oh, well, I filled in the ones that I was pretty sure, like I left your name.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
alcohol
those
and
others
beverage.
are- Isn't even done?
Yeah.
Okay. We're back to Kenny Inman. Okay,
I thought we were, I wasn't.
Sorry.
Do you want to just leave him until we hear anything different?
Yeah, I think that's what you guys have done in the past.
everybody's ever complained that he.
Does he have a phone number?
I don't know.
let's appoint him, and then if it's different, we can change it.
Mm-hmm.
What does all of that entail, that board? They do the liquor license. They meet quarterly. It's him. And the state has 2 representatives.
I thought
One.
Shaw was on it for the
Mhm.
commissioners. I don't know who I think there's another one in there.
Yeah, there's
There's
3 of
one
them.
person's on the state that comes down, and he's appointed by the state.
I think Bruce is still on it, Hawkins.
Okay, so probably Bruce and Shaw and Inman. So it's been the same for
Mhm.
lots of years.
Yeah, many, many years. I said I would stay on the Samaritan Advisory Council.
I'm fine with the SIDC and the economic development unless somebody,
And the what?
economic development,
Okay,
Redevelopment,
Yeah.
redevelopment, I'm sorry.
economic development doesn't ever.
Yeah,
They met once in 22 years when I was in the smoking. It was something to do with one of the gypsum plants.
I'll stick with solid waste. Let's see.
Alliance, Jim?
Yeah, I'll stay on it.
The one you gotta be on the community corrections, is that correct?
Yeah,
And I guess the other 2 are, the other 3 are,
and I'll stay on redevelopment. But
what's the PT? I forget what that is.
property tax,
Oh, property taxes.
Assessment Board of Appeals.
Board of Appeals.
Mhm.
We need to ask those 2.
Carolyn already did. She
Okay,
sent letters.
okay. That just leaves the park board.
and you're on economic development, but you only have to have one person for that.
Be changing Denise Craney to Susan Harwood. And I guess we'll have to wait on the other one because Carol's not here.
we don't have, I mean,
Did he say he wanted to do it last time?
He said he was interested. He didn't say,
Oh,
he just told me he was interested.
Gerald or the?
Yeah.
Thought what that park guy was. Okay. I misunderstood. So,
I did have the guy that owns the,
park or.
yeah. He was considering it, but he wants to be on the water side of it, not the park board side of it.
Who controls that? Not the park control there is.
Yeah, well, the foundation controls it, not the park. There's a park foundation, so, or a West Boggs Foundation.
Didn't know that.
I'd say if you think Daryl's fine, put him on there. If he changes his mind, we'll vote on it later.
Okay,
So everything like it's written,
And it's written. Michelle, you got notes, I guess?
yep.
does that mean we can vote on it all?
Mm-hmm.
Make a motion, we accept the 2026 council appointments per Michelle's list. Second that.
All in favor? Unanimous? Now we can just find Sherry your date so she can go.
Yeah, she said she sent him a message. Yeah, I'd kinda like to go, but
Write this number down.
Yeah.
486 9705.
Okay.
Contact for the. the board person.
Hmm.
sheriff's salary.
What was that? Do you have that?
What's that make? I have 11, just put it somewhere.
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of papers. Okay. Yeah,
No.
Michelle, what's the guidelines we have to go by on this?
Per Indiana Code 36-2-13-2.8, the sheriff must be compensated in the general fund, for populations not exceeding more than 20,000. County must pay the sheriff an annual salary that's equal to at least 50% of the annual minimum salary that would be paid by the state to a full-time prosecuting attorney in the county.
So 50%.
So
Yeah.
that would make it 91,756.50. My math is correct.
Yeah, this current
91,756.
current year's prosecutor salary is 183,513.
Correct.
Then it would have that $4,000 compensatory,
Yeah, this year would have that.
whatever
in there,
it
too.
was.
No, this would start 2027.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
would be to be determined.
Yeah, that's to be
Yeah.
determined, so
into
yeah,
that.
so that was what we wanted to tell the current sheriff if he gets reelected or the incoming sheriff. Did I say that right? The current sheriff or the incoming sheriff, the current sheriff will have a decrease in salary and the incoming sheriff will have 91,756.50 as a salary. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just, I think in the past, you guys have got a little room because I believe the judge and prosecutor, they get their increases July 1st. So then, was that an issue mid-year?
I know it happens and we've always been enough above it, but we'll know in July. We'll just need to change it if theirs changes. Or put in the wording. I mean, what the statute says,
Mhm.
so we just have to make sure we stay with the statute,
So I guess that's just a statement, correct?
yeah,
Questions?
because we're not changing anything right now, we just,
You look perplexed, that's why I asked.
Listening to him talk about the judge increase in July.
well, we
They
don't know.
changed mid-year.
Right.
The state changes, mid-year, we don't know if they're going up or not. But if it does, then we have to stay above,
Right. That's what I was listening to.
Yeah, that's,
So are we doing 51% or 50%?
that's at 50, then in July, if they
If it
raise the
moves.
salary, then we'll.
we just have to make sure when we do budgets, we've got to keep it at 50. But this is just so everybody running has an idea.
I think 105,000 was too much in the last proposed budget, so.
Well, there's,
You
yeah,
can tell quite a bit more.
so we just wanted to cover it before the election so that it didn't look like we was playing favorites with somebody. It's out on top. Everybody knows ahead of time.
So do we need to make a motion on that?
No.
No.
We just made a statement.
Okay,
Because we'll actually set it in July, but this just lets them
okay,
know that we're thinking about changing.
okay.
Okay, so. Public Health Emergency Preparedness Fund.
Oh, like a bad penny. Hopefully this is the last time I have to bring it back. So the last two times I brought it back, it was for the 2025 budget. Now I have to bring it back again because it was not part of the department budget meeting. So it was not budgeted for 2026. So these 8102 and 8103, The first two funds are the last funds I brought to you because they changed from 9,000 numbers to 8,000 numbers due to them being federal grants. So now I'm bringing them to you again for the 2026 budget. And I hope this is the last time I have to talk about this.
Okay, so you need a motion for public emergency preparedness on 8102 and 8103.
Like you said, that's just changing the accounts, that's not.
Yeah, there's no,
Yeah, just because we moved it from,
for $20,000,
9,000.
69,494 respectively.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Unanimous.
MVH restricted 1173, appropriating for operator with CDL number 6, 50,212, and lead operator 52,562 for a total in 1173 of 102,774.
Typo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you look down at the bottom of the page, and we're de-appropriating in the Cume Bridge Fund 1135. So during the budget process, the highway department had originally wanted to pay these employees out of the Cume Bridge Fund. But it is a lot of work to track to make, because these employees can only specifically work on bridges and culverts. So there's a lot of extra tracking on their part. And she said it was just too much for them to track in Cume Bridge also. So they're already tracking in 1173, which is the restricted highway fund. So they asked that these salaries be moved back to the 1173. So de-appropriating in Cume Bridge and then adding to restricted motor vehicle.
I'll make a motion on both of them.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Next is auditors and eligible deductions, Fund 1216, furniture and equipment. On Saturday, Red Fox Cabinetry came and finished Connie's desk there. So we still owe him half of the payment upon completion, so it's about $3,700 that we still owe him from the amount appropriated last year.
What was it, 12,000?
And 12,000 is because my copier is on the fritz. So I got a quote from Hoosier Business Machines for a new copier. It's pretty much the same as what Rhonda got last year. 7,367 for a Coursera, pretty much the updated version of what I already have.
Is that what you're happy with?
Yeah. So it was barely printing. They did come and work on it this morning, so it is better. So, I mean,
What did we owe Red Fox?
3,700.
about 3,700.
Okay.
And the rest goes to the copier.
Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Next supplemental adult probation fund 2100 probation officer. This goes back to the budgeting process where probation had originally budgeted all of this. This is the third probation officer, the one they added on last year. So they'd originally budgeted all in general fund, and you guys decided to move 36,926 back to the supplemental adult probation, the same as it was in 2025. So that couldn't be included in the budget process because the budget had already been turned in to the state. So this is just appropriating that money to match what you guys wanted to do with that salary.
Do you want me to go through all these and just do them all in one motion?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Cause they're kind of easy, self-explanatory ones. The Hazard Mitigation Fund, Fund 9111, Professional Services. EMA Director Andy Ringwald's been working on the hazard mitigation plan. It was about $23,000. We paid $19,000, so this is the difference of what we still owe them. So we need to pay that this month. We just got a bill, I think, end of December. So that's the amount we still owe. Traffic Safety Enforcement Fund 8118. This is also a fund that we moved from a 9,000 number to an 8,000 due to it being a federal grant. So this had not been budgeted in the budget process under this number. So this is to cover that grant for this year,
What was the old number?
9118.
Oh, that's right, you said they were changing it to nine.
Yeah. And the seed grant fund, 9152, professional services. This is for, I think dispatchers, fixing the 911 addresses. They got a grant for that. We've paid 5,000 of this grant. Still owe them 15,000. So I have not yet got a bill for that, but we are gonna owe that to finish that grant.
What was that grant?
It's for dispatchers help, to,
A match grant or?
no, we're not paying anything on it.
Oh, okay, that was us.
Yeah, we paid the 5,000, but then we got it back, so it's a reimbursable.
Make a motion to remove all the fund 2100, 9011, 88, 8118, and 9152 respectively.
Lonnie's motion, Jim's second, all in favor? Unanimous?
Question, Jim?
No.
Ambulance service.
The ambulance, I printed out the budgets so you could see them, kind of go along with this. You know, kind of been brought up. Cause I know, not necessarily with the ambulance, but there have been other departments that kind of have used their budget all at one time when they had it. So I mean, I just wanted to bring it to you guys to see what you thought about, you know, giving them a fourth of the budget now. You know, we can look at it monthly. And I didn't decrease every line. I didn't really do anything with the salaries or health insurance. There's not much you can do with salaries are kind of harder to spend, but same with like liability, work comp insurance. That's not due till April, but it is due all at one time. I think the heart monitor lease is due pretty soon. It seems like it was the beginning of the year. So I didn't do anything with that, but
So do we not want to take it down to a fourth for now? And then raise it back up?
You know,
yeah, I'd have to advertise. So next meeting I can do that, but
Why would you give him
It's just the fourth for every-
9 months?
I just leave it at the fourth.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
We want to go to a fourth for now.
But that brings up a question of how you gonna do your salaries?
yeah, salaries I didn't advertise,
it's
so.
not in there.
I know, but,
So if we're doing it, we have to do it like it's advertised.
okay.
So next, if you tell me, next meeting I can advertise for the salaries part. I was out of time when I had to, advertise these.
The only.
But we have to-
salary Would be the overtime.
We have to approve the transfer of the salaries if they did a change, right?
Well, I would stay within the 1,000, so he could move anywhere in a 1,000 number, which is
Yeah.
pretty much the whole first page and then the first four. Well, the administrative assistant on the back of the edit fund.
Yeah, but still only salary.
Yeah.
And the heart monitor was that.
It's a lease, I can
Yeah,
look up.
that,
Instead of just. Yeah.
I don't know if they address that in their negotiations or not. We'd hate to pay 12 months or something that we may only be,
Oh, you're talking about the medical?
the heart
Heart monitor.
heart monitor lease. I don't, how much is a heart monitor lease, Michelle?
It's, yeah, 16,000, whatever the budget is, almost exactly how much it is, 16,500.
That's for a whole year,
Yeah,
so we're gonna wind up having to pay that. When it comes due.
That's my question.
I would think
I
so,
don't see there's any way around it.
then
Then it needs to be,
that's something they can negotiate, but we've gotta keep the heart monitor.
Yeah. I don't see any way around.
no, yeah.
I mean, the company's not gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll let you, you know, what I mean, change the lease agreement just for.
Can you get a 3 months extension on the contract we have now?
Probably up to him to do that.
yeah, I doubt,
Who signed it? Who's paying the check? I mean, who's paying for it? It's up to us to do that. I mean, we're forking out the money, right?
Yeah, but we never sign anything on it. We never have anyway.
I'd have to see if the commissioners, I assume they signed on
Maybe
it,
all night you can
but, yeah,
ask.
I'll have to find the contract and get, Dave to look at it.
But that would just fall under medical supplies, right?
No.
Yeah, it's online,
That's online. Still
Where
it's on the second page of that
Okay.
section.
Second item,
Crap. Fingers don't work.
I don't see why they wouldn't give us a 90-day extension on that.
Richard.
Well, the way I understand it is it's contract for like. I guess that would be the question, is it a contract for an X period of time?
Yeah, it was 10-year originally, I believe.
So, you see what I'm saying? We're within,
Oh.
yeah. So it's not
We did a
like,
10-year contract on that thing?
I believe so.
So we're gonna have to pay it then for 10 years.
well,
Unless-
No, we're not gonna have to pay for 10 years.
yeah, it's part of the negotiations of,
Yeah, it's
Probably
been
should
mentioned,
disperse.
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any way of us getting out of paying.
12
I think
months.
we
12
just have to
months
keep
out
the
of-
money there for it.
I am looking
Deal
up,
with
see
it on
when,
the other side.
when it's due.
We pay 16,000, we get 8,000 back for. You know what I'm saying? That's up to them.
Yeah, but they go to French Quarter, Michigan. You know, 12,000 of them.
Is that the transcriber?
Yeah. Very small.
Did you practice with it?
No, I haven't.
Just trying.
I only get so many minutes, so. Looks like, February 21st when we paid it last year, so
What was that?
February 21st.
So,
Probably, alone.
So you want me to bring salaries back next meeting? Salaries and,
that records what, 300 hours,
300 minutes a month,
300?
about 5 hours for free, and then after that you
Well,
pay
yeah,
for
I think it records more than
it. Mhm.
that. Anybody's thoughts?
So it has to be done by each line item.
I go with the, no, not each line item, is it?
I mean, we can.
You
vote
can
on that.
adjust, you can go down, you just can't go up.
What I mean by is if whatever, like you're gonna advertise something,
Oh, yeah, that's the
it's
way,
gonna be each line item. It's
Yeah.
not just, this is,
Each fund,
yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
yeah, each line item I have to advertise.
and all the highlighted ones you,
I've advertised, yeah.
You did advertise them?
Yeah. For the amount on the right side, so if you look at your agenda. Those are the amounts I advertised to decrease.
Oh,
I agree to her amount, so I've been paying the money.
I second that. If you're making a motion. I'm agreeing
We're
to.
discussing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, the monitor
Is not on the
I
list.
see it's not on there.
can't be included in this. We can talk to the commissioners and we can deal with it.
After the fact.
Mhm.
We can deal with it the 1st of February because it's gonna get paid the end of February. But it's a contract, so
Well, once.
there, it's a contract in our name right now. So we kind of don't have much
I don't know. I mean,
wiggle room.
well, if it's no longer our ambulance services, the contract's voided.
Yeah, I know, but on February
Oh, yeah.
the 21st, it's in our name.
Correct.
So I don't think it gives us any wiggle room. I think they have to deal with it in negotiation. That's what I think, but I'm not an attorney. But because it's a contract in our name, and I'm pretty sure it's 10 years. Mary's pretty sure. She,
Mhm.
Yeah, I just wonder
That shouldn't be in there.
if we can get out of it, if
We'll
it's
start
10 years.
still on 10-year contract.
It's gonna be-
Line item.
Well,
I think
if
it's
we're
supposed to be up-
decreased, then
I don't
there should be
think
no
it's,
new equipment lot.
I think it's supposed to be updated along the way.
Gave him a quarter of his budget, you
I
shouldn't be
thought,
new
yeah.
equipment lot. Office supplies, you should run out, and tires. I mean, I'll just come back and get that stuff approved if he needs it.
Yeah, I can,
I mean, if you're gonna go down through her line by line, like new equipment. Do we even want to buy any new equipment
I wouldn't think.
without coming to us and asking us, because the situation that's in, it's in.
Oh, you're saying clear the line items?
Well, I'm just asking, we're discussing, remember, if we're going to transfer the service, why should we be buying new equipment for him to have?
Exactly.
I agree. That's just my thought, I mean. And some other stuff, office supplies should be used down, if he needs something, he needs to. Come and. But that's my thought, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, some things like telephone, that's part of the price of us doing business, and uniforms and fuel and. Vehicle maintenance at $22,500, I mean, did we just go through a tremendous amount of maintenance in December or November?
mhm.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts.
As far as the salaries go, I mean, as far as, I'm also taking into consideration the work for her. Brent.
Yeah, I mean,
That-
salaries,
that,
are salaries, I mean,
I don't think there's any. point
the worst thing
in
you're gonna do is he's
that.
gonna use more than the percentage of the overtime, because he may have people off hurt. And
But he
that's just,
can't go outside of their.
you can't go out of
range.
that perimeter,
So that is
but,
not worth it, in my opinion.
but, I mean, some of this stuff, I mean. Radio lights and sirens, do we have a radio contract?
No.
Not that I know.
No, they're using sheriff's department's frequencies, aren't they?
Yeah,
That's just my thought, is.
so you're saying,
I mean, at this point, if he needs something, then he needs to come to us. We don't wanna give him money in the budget to go buy it, to have it for the future new owner. Is my thought, but I mean, it's a 6-person situation here, it ain't a 1-person thought process.
what is the 3,000.17 on 74.7?
The hospital director sponsor,
Uh-huh.
we have to pay the,
Okay. That's
That's a
his medical
collaborator.
director, right?
yeah,
Okay,
That's
probably
our
for the-
collaborator.
That's probably for the year
Yeah.
too.
that's also for the year.
yeah, we pay him. It's either monthly or quarterly, but
Oh, we do pay him.
yeah. Or possibly quarterly, but yeah, not one year, one time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm entitled to agree with you, I mean. If he needs it, have him come and see us.
Is the billing service that we have monthly or quarterly too? or is that a yearly?
It'd be monthly, whatever revenue they bring in, they charge 7%.
So that just varies.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's on.
What's the
Percent.
price of it?
So we voting on what's here, or we tabling it to next month, or?
We table it. It's the rule of room.
We need to,
Or vote on what's here and deal with the rest of it.
so they're still in negotiations with the commissioners, right? Or he's.
That's all I've heard is what Paul said. We're still in negotiations and.
We table it.
Do you have to re-advertise?
Yeah, but it's okay, because Indiana's changed the law where I can just, now we're advertising on Gateway, so I don't have to publish it in the paper now.
Oh, really?
It changed. In January,
Not enough papers.
yeah, probably,
Oh,
and
yes.
they've went to once a week or. So. So it'll be fairly easy now.
I can go either way with it.
Make a motion, I'd make a motion, we table it 4,002 till, February's meeting.
You get more definite, like definitive numbers on
So
certain
you're not
things.
just, you're not just wanting 4,002, right? Is it?
Well, that's all it's on this paper.
Yeah, it is all
It's on the
4,000.
agenda.
Yeah, I
Well,
didn't advertise anything for edit. Do you want me to advertise?
I mean, if you just want to talk salaries, it has to be.
Well, the salaries are tough because,
I don't think it's worth it.
yeah, the salaries, the only thing that's in out of the realm of the salaries is the overtime. If he's got people hurt, off sick because this crazy flu going around, then, we gotta stay manned. My point is just, if we just went through a lot of vehicle maintenance, that's $22,500 we would have in the general fund and, tires, I'm pretty sure we just bought tires for one. And radio and sirens, I don't know what all he entails there, and definitely no new equipment, it's $31,000 worth of money. Mainly it's vehicle maintenance, and I don't know what's wrong with this. He don't have to answer to us, he has to answer the commissioner, and maybe they know more about the vehicle maintenance program he has.
So you're.
So I make a motion with table.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Unanimous.
My email here. I got an email from Danielle, Community Corrections Director, Danielle Murphy. She said in Fund 9131, it's the Juvenile Community Corrections 2 fund. She submitted the budget to you guys. She has to submit her budget to the state also for approval. They did not approve what she'd submitted to you guys. And she gave me, the revised budget that has to be, that the state approved. So it's just kind of moving around some funds. She'd originally had, $1,000 in office equipment. They did not approve anything for office equipment, so that's being moved to printing. And another 200 in office equipment to miscellaneous services. And then from incentives to, I have a travel and training line, $837.50. So this is to adjust her budget to match the budget the state approved. So no additional money requested, just moving around from different line categories from 4,000 to 3,000 and to 2,000 to 3,000.
So she could still use basically what we budgeted those lines for. And the other lines.
So everything she gets is by grants. We don't give her money. Everything she gets is grants, she has to satisfy them in their line items, and they just, and what they did is they didn't like the way the office equipment of $1,000, but she can turn around and put it into printing. Right. Pamphlets. And they're happy.
I make a motion for the transfer.
Second,
All in favor? Unanimous?
And I do have another thing that we just found today, so it's not even on the agenda, this salary and wage ordinance amendment. When Teresa's finishing payroll today, and she found in Community Corrections Fund 9148, the Community Corrections Grant 02. Jail treatment coordinator was not on the salary and wage. Last year they had a jail treatment fund. The state did not approve that grant this year, so she had to move this coordinator position to this 9148 fund, which was included in the budget process. So it's budgeted, but this was left off the salary and wage just because it wasn't on there in this fund last year. So I'm sorry it was missed. And
so this jail treatment coordinator is a physical person.
mhm,
Okay. And they work for community corrections.
yeah, part-time person.
I'll
They
make a
know what the
motion,
hours they work.
No, I don't have any idea what they,
she'll be inside of their grant, I'm sure.
Will it be in these guidelines of the 15 to the 17?
yeah, that's what we verified that's what she wanted the salary range to be.
I think that's what almost all her stuff is.
Do you know where it's at now? The exact.
Mm,
Thought it was the same, or
But it comes out of her grant funding.
Yeah.
mm.
Okay.
I don't think they used much last year, it didn't seem like they didn't have somebody in the position or something, they. Last year.
they try to use it, but if they don't use it, they
I think
lose
it
it.
was 25,000 total for the whole fund, but yeah, I don't remember how much that person was paid.
We have a motion for
I'll make the motion for approval, Fund 9148 for the community corrections grant. Jail treatment coordinator ranging of $15 to $17.17.
Second.
that. All in favor?
Believe that.
That. Oh, you had,
I think so.
32 hours a month, $15.
Make a motion to adjourn.
well, we got,
Oh, we got.
The 2026 board appointments didn't read those out loud. Will those be in the paper, Michelle?
Yeah, they will be. Mhm.
Okay. And this question will not last very long, because I might not know what I'm talking about. Michelle, at the commissioners meeting the last time, you talked about wheel tax a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time you thought, I think you said that wheel tax money will start coming in January, and so we should get money in January. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It'd be February, I think. Whoever pays in January, it's a month behind. So we'll get that money in February.
We'll start collecting this now.
Yeah,
we're,
the state's only gonna pay us one time a month, Mary.
Right,
all-
I get, no, I get that.
all
And that's
the-
what Michelle said. It would just be one time a month.
Hmm.
So this is my question. We don't know how much that's gonna be. Is that in the budget somewhere? On the 2026 budget, were there figures in there somewhere?
yeah,
Well,
They-
we had the data that the state gave us, but.
we had an estimate,
Yeah.
or the highway had an estimate.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
It should be, they should have a copy of it.
Yeah.
Information that Dave provided at that meeting,
Mhm.
it's the same figures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Except we chose to do the.
we did different percentages.
Yeah, we did.
That would be correct. Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
don't know exactly that. All right.
Yeah, until everybody pays their. A year into this, won't know how many,
This being in January, all the commercial vehicles would get tagged this month.
All right, so this is my question, and I'll be asking it obviously at the commissioners meeting tomorrow evening. Have you all been informed about what this money's gonna be spent for?
it has to be spent on roads,
Roads only,
roads only.
no salaries, no, just roads only.
But do we have
Road
a plan for
upgrades
that? Like
and no
what roads, there are a lot of people that come to commissioners meetings, and these folks, their roads are terrible. So that's what I'm asking, is there a plan? Because at the last commissioners meeting, Paul didn't even know for sure when the money was coming in, which tells me, is there a plan for this money? Or is it just gonna be dumped somewhere? And the county can, yes, they're gonna use it for roads, I get that. But is there a plan for what roads?
I'd say
And do you all know
first,
that?
It'll
Or is that
have
the
its own line
commissioners'
item,
purview?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'll have its own line item as the amount that's in there. Probably the first year, I'd say nothing's gonna happen till you get 100% collections.
Well,
Well,
until we get later in the year where
Yeah.
it amounts to actually something.
And then you can make a game plan for 2027 as to what roads you're gonna get done.
See, the commissioners choose the roads, Mary. We don't have a choice on any of that.
Right, I know, but I
And
just.
they have a consultant that consults them on which roads that need to be done. And then my understanding is Scott and the consultant get together and they make a recommendation to the commissioners. And then the commissioners all can vary it a little bit. And it's all based on the miles and the money and all that stuff, but we have no control over that.
Yes, I know, but it wasn't, again, I wasn't able to come to the budget meeting, so it was in.
There was an
There was
estimate
an
for it.
estimate.
Yeah.
What we
Okay.
expect.
Okay,
And
But I
that's
can't-
based on data. You know, if we get a trucking company move in, they're plated in Martin County, hoorah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's great, but. Pennies from heaven, as USI, or they call it,
FSG, yeah.
FSG calls it, it's gonna be pennies from heaven for this year for our.
Typically, in the years past, they usually meet, isn't it like September, October, whenever
The
they
next
have their
fiscal year.
meeting? So like they'll meet 2026 in September, October is when they'll have their meeting to decide what roads they're gonna target. So by then, they should have a pretty good idea of what money we've got coming in. And then that's what I would expect.
But that money will probably should just lay there.
that's what I would think without a plan,
Yeah,
but if that money can come in. Can the superintendent use it, well, I'm gonna go chip and seal this, cause he doesn't have to have. Any plan to chip and seal.
Well, he has
does
to have approval from the
Yeah.
commissioners. to-
Commissioners,
Yeah.
well, the commissioners don't have a plan as of the last
We
meeting,
allocated.
as far as I know.
but also, it could be a good thing in a situation where like last year we had the roads washed because we had those crazy rains. That money could be there to fix those in that situation too, that could be used for that, because it would be road improvement.
But there's also there's restricted stipulations on that fund too, as to what they can and can't, like they can't use that for gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Like,
chip and
There
seal
are
pavement.
very specific restrictions of what they can use that and what type of road,
Okay,
so.
The surfacing product is dictated in the line item.
So they have to be very careful as far as, I kind of get what I think what you're getting at is they can't. They can't just willy-nilly go spending on whatever, or
They can't
whatever
go out and do
road,
their buddy's road first.
yeah, like. There's specific
Just saying.
requirements that they have to follow, so.
okay. All right, well, I'm just concerned about that, it looks like it's a great thing, you know, that we're gonna have the money, coming in. But I'm also concerned, I'm a planner.
Sure.
And I just, would like to see a plan of some sort. And-
Well, I get your point, cause when you go to, up towards 69, you turn left to take the Newberry Road. First thing you see on that road is this road right here was paid for by wheel tax money. And it's
Mhm.
nice to see that, cause people can see where the money went. And that's your concern. You want to see where it's being spent. It's not just being washed under the rug. And I get that. And they should accommodate that. Hopefully they will.
So I'm gonna ask if they will. And it'd be nice, because there are people watching this meeting tonight, and there are people who watch the commissioners' meetings. So it'd be nice for those folks to,
You have every right to ask. You have every right to ask and be answered.
I think that's all I had, but thank you.
Did you have something?
No.
Are we on? YouTube or?
Yeah. Mhm.
But nobody's on, other.
No, that was up. Yeah. No, nobody's in the Zoom meeting, so.
So. Nothing else for. That we need to bring up. Courthouse will be closed Monday, the 19th. An observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Next council meeting will be Monday, February 2nd at 6:30.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor? Hey, that was evening.